Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Merry Christmas to everyone. And how is everyone doing today? Merry Christmas. I hope that your Christmases are peaceful. I brought mine in really, really relaxed, kind of surprised by it. I was up like around 2:30 this morning. And so I just watched a little TV until I went back to sleep. And then I went back to sleep. And then I got up at 6:30 this morning, talked to one of my group mates at Melissa through text. And then I came in the living room and I have a back massage that I absolutely love. And I just put the back massage on and went back to sleep. I'm like a baby in a car seat. That thing put me right back to sleep. And I was like, yes. So I am so refreshed and ready for Christmas. Merry Christmas, Mystical Misfits. Yes. Hi, Kiona. Hi, Irie. Hi, Pink Lily Phil. Hi, baby girl. Good morning, sweetheart, and Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you. Hi, John Tell. Merry Christmas to everyone that is coming on right now. Let me tell you that I have not called my sister yet. It's too early over there. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, it's 8 o'clock. I can call her now. Ugh, I dread calling her because her Christmas gifts didn't arrive. But I'm just going to be like, it's on its way. But I don't even know when. Like, I'm literally going to have to redo my Amazon account and get something over to her by tomorrow. Jesus Christ. I started to call one of her caregivers and tell them, like, help me out and say something that you brought came from. And I was like, I don't even want to do that. I just don't like lying. So I was like, I don't even want to do that. Then I started to call them and like give them some money and say this came from me. And then I was like, I don't even want to do that. I don't even want to do that. Because everybody's busy during the holiday, right? So I was like, I don't want to put the burden on them. Oh, yeah, well, it's Christmas. People are enjoying life. And so, yeah, there's some screaming. Yeah, don't worry, guys. It's Christmas. It's scream, laughing, scream. It's all good. Oh, my God. No, no, he hasn't posted it yet. Did he? Oh, my God. One of my really good friends' mothers that was in the movie Hardball with my son Brian, is such a famous singer right now. He goes to stadiums. So I think right now he's at the Patriots. I think he's at the Patriots singing the national anthem. Oh my God, so amazing. So she's like, did you hear his song yet? And I'm like, no, he hasn't posted it. All right. She don't know how to send it to me. Send it to me or, okay. All right. I'm so glad you're doing this reading because I can't stand it. Yeah, tell me about it. Kiss off artistry, color artistry. Tell me about it. I was really debating on whether or not I should come on today. It was a real debate. Let me just turn this stuff off. It was a real debate on whether or not I should come on, right? But then, because I was like, it's Christmas. There's no obligation for me. Like, you guys aren't expecting me to come on because it's a holiday. And I was like, maybe I shouldn't come on. But then, when I got up at 9:30, my TV accidentally went to Jaguar Right videos. I mean, videos. Is she on a tour? Because Jaguar, the video after video after video with different people. I never saw the one with Tasha K because I don't like Tasha K that much that I could give a fuck what Jaguar said on Tasha K. But I'm watching Jaguar. One is a beast. Straight up beast. That's period. But she's talking about the music industry, and she's talking the difference between rappers and singers and da 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 boom boom boom, R&B artists and rappers. She's a girl's girl, right? And that's what I have discovered today that I like about her. She's a girl's girl because she knows how hard it is in the rap world, in the R&B world, and how hard it is for women. And she pointed out, I don't even know what channel I'm watching, to be honest with you. I just been watching back to back. But she pointed out to one of the hosts, like, oh, I'm gonna talk about, he's like, most of them are scared of her, by the way. Most of the hosts, hella scared of her. Because she comes out her face and tells them, don't go there, right? And then she nips it, right? So the hosts are a little scared of her, which I love, right? And then, sorry, guys. Sorry. When you got your shit together, be afraid of me. Be afraid. Because you can't step unless you can compete well with me. And that's on a dime. So I respect that the host is scared of her, but she slaps them right back. Hold it, she says, right? And so he said something. He's like, well, I'm only going to speak on black woman because I'm a black man. He's talking about the music. And she's like, no, rape doesn't have a color. No, you don't have to just speak on black women. Women have been raped in the industry. And I was like, damn. She's not about the whole blackness. She's talking about blackness because she knows that industry. But she's for women. And I was like, okay, I could deal with her. So the more I listened to her, which was like 3 videos back to back, I just had to cut one of them off midway through. The more I listened to her, the more I was like, yeah, I'm going to do Megan. Why shouldn't I do Megan on Christmas Day? Right? Greed and disgust. They don't take a break. I'm sure they plotting right now. They not taking a break. So yeah, I'm going to do Megan. So hot right now. Jaguar is factual and real. Yes, she is. Hi, Claudine. Merry Christmas to you too. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hi, Fit Game Chicks. How are you, Misha? Midwest baby, the scream was kind of funny. Really? I heard the scream, but they kind of been screaming all morning, so it's just listen, I'm in the Caribbean. I don't remember what Christmas was like last year. So I guess they scream. I don't know. I got the church across the street there. They were nice and packed today. The one thing I think I can respect about churches that I've decided is a good thing, not that anybody needs my opinion on churches, right? Because I'll never step into another church again. But I do respect that people need to gather. Like, I respect that. I get that. And that's the only reason why I'm going to pull back on my disdain for churches, right? But I was born and raised in a Catholic church, all right? Full stop. I don't need to say no more. But you don't know the story of Tracey. I got some stories to tell you about my experience in the Catholic church. We're not talking about that right now. I switched over to Baptist and brought my dad in, and thank God I brought him in, got him baptized because God knows he needed the baptism. My son was baptized, I think at 10, 11, 12, 13, somewhere around there. But then, you know, I saw the Baptist preacher like flirt with the congregation, and his wife was amazing, right? And I was like, that's kind of turning me off. And then I went to a non-denominational. I figured, well, maybe my problem is like a specific domination. So I was like, I'm going to go to non-denominational. And then one day I was in the church with my son, and my son leans over to me, and the pastor used to give his sermons like this. He walked up and down the aisle. He was doing all of that. We had been there for quite a few months when my son leaned into me and he goes, he's a P. Diddy of pastors. I looked at my son and I was like, okay, I'm leaving. I was like, you could stay because you're grown. My ass is leaving. If that's the way you see him, I can't come to this church anymore. Last time I stepped foot in that church. And then and ultimately I wound up in a Presbyterian church, and they just didn't like me from jump. By this time I was way too powerful and mouthy, right? By this time I'm fucking grown, and will call out racism on a dime in the church, anywhere. So they didn't like my mouthy mouth, but somehow or another I became an elder. I don't even know how that happened, but I became an elder. And then once I realized I had the power to change things, I exercised my power. And so that didn't turn out too well. In any case, I've just decided I've always been looking for God in churches and in the people of the churches, when God's in me. God's in me. So I never have to step foot in another church as long as I live. Please, God, never again. Me too, Tracy. I understand people's need for gathering and praising to keep moral sanity intact, is what I assume. Yeah, moral sanity is one of many, right? Being happy, exercising the ability that music and preaching can still the savage beast that naturally lives inside of you, right? That's the whole purpose. Just calms you down, church. Calms you down, right? Oh, I'm glowing? Oh, I'm digging your shoulder work. Oh, thank you, sweet. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Steph, Merry Christmas, everyone. The baby blue is everything on you. Oh my God, guys. If y'all think I take a lot of effort trying to get dressed, I don't. I just make sure everything is hung up. That's the one rule I have. The only rule I have is everything has to be hung up. It's either hung up or dirty. And if it's dirty, I've already worn it during the week. So that's another rule. If I wear this, it's got to go in a hamper. I don't want to repeat it. There are certain tops I do repeat. Like I repeat the pink stripe top a lot, but y'all never notice it. I wear the pink stripe top. I really like that one. Enough. Oh my God. Thank you, everyone. All right. So I decided to come on today because Jaguar Wright influenced me. And of all days to listen to Jaguar Wright, because y'all been talking about her for forever, I have not. I have not. So why on Christmas Day, when I was debating whether I should come on, and Spirit was like, well, let me give you a reason. Listen to this. So just so you know, I've got party chicken wings in the oven. I've got asparagus. I am going to make mashed potatoes. They didn't come out so good the last time, but I am going to make mashed potatoes. And I was going to make stuffing, but they didn't have liverwurst. Don't ask any questions. It's the way I grew up. My mama put liverwurst in stuffing. Don't judge. It's the only kind of stuffing I could eat. I guess I could make it another type of way, but it just wasn't in the mood to try and figure out another way to cook it. So, no stuffing. Maybe stuffing for New Year's. Maybe I can figure out I can have stuffing, but I can't have a lot of it anyways. That's why I wasn't pressuring myself to make stuffing because I'm here by myself. So I'll, if I make it, I'm going to have stuffing all week, but I'm not allowed to have stuffing. I'm not allowed to have bread and all that stuff. So that's the only reason I was like, don't have liverwurst? Good. Red roses, do you love liverwurst? Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you. Nobody understands. Nobody understands. I was in a shop yesterday, behind a deli, and I was like, can I get some liverwurst? And she looked at me like I was crazy. She goes, what? What? And I said, it might be called brockwurst. Might be called brockwurst. You know what? I might have found it at the deli because they actually sell it. I'll make it for whatever. And so I said, it might be called brockwurst. And she goes, huh? What? And I looked at her and I said, ask someone. See, that's why I get an attitude real quick, but you can't get an attitude in the Caribbean because they will throw attitude back at you. So I'm trying not to throw attitude in the Caribbean. God. It's called bratwurst, 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 bratwurst. You know what? I forgot. Sometimes they sell it with the deli meat, packaged deli meat. At least in Ralph's in California, that's where it was. So I'll figure it out. Grew up eating it with crackers. Right, Chantel. Thank you. Tell the youngins. Tell the youngins. Liverwurst is a whole thing. My family put liver in gizzards. Yes, yes. I have had that with other family members, livers and gizzards as well. Yeah, I don't go through all that. The best part about stuffing, which I do, is if I'm cooking something that creates its own juice, then I put the juice straight in the stuffing, because then it it's bread, right? So it absorbs all the juice. But man, does it taste good when you add juice from meat. It depends on where your people eat the liverwurst with the white ring around it, right? And some people eat the liver worse, the bratwurst loaf. Oh, well, I'm used to the white ring around it. I love gizzards soaked in hot sauce. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Although I'm off of hot sauce right now. Not right now, probably for life. So my grandma ate crackers with it too, Kiona. But I'll try again for New Year's. But if I can't, it's not the end of the day. One thing I've learned being out here is I'm still always going to be a foodie. I don't always need food. That's what I've learned. Oh, fried gizzards. Yes. All the shit that we eat from slavery. We can't help it. We can't help it, people. We can't help it, white people. It is what it is. What I do refuse to eat for the rest of my life, though, is chitlins. I will not eat chitlins for the rest of my life. Last time I had chitlins, it somebody else made it, um, and it was disgusting. But I lied and said it was good. I was like, "Oh, this is good," but I didn't want to like. And she already knew. She was like, "Really?" And I was like, "Yeah." But that is the last time I ate chitlins. I just never thought anybody could turn me off from chitlins, and that was it. Hmm. Never, never with the chitlins. I know. Oh, I eat beef liver. I like beef liver. Smothered beef with onions. Oh my God. Yes. Oh, to my. Oh yes. Wait, no. Wait, when's your son? Wait, what? Vic Game Chicks, did your son just have a birthday? My son's birthday was yesterday, so I'm just enjoying this entire weekend. He's 12 now. You guys are so close. You guys are so close. He is, are you Capricorn? Did you decide if you're a Capricorn or Sagittarius? He's definitely Capricorn. Aw, happy birthday. Aw. All right. You're Capricorn? Did you figure out what your sign is? You're cuspy, so you're always going to be mixed. And if your sun is yesterday, the 23rd, he's also very mixed. He didn't quite escape some Sagittarian spirit. My dad was the only one who made the chitlins where they wouldn't stink at the end. He spent hours cleaning them. He's gone now. I'll have them again. Oh, yeah. All right. 21 minutes. Just saying Merry Christmas to everyone. Let's do Megan Thee Stallion versus 1501. Do you guys have any questions? Megan Thee Stallion versus 1501. Any questions, guys? Kind of thirsty. Oh, guess what else I brought? Oh, so last Thanksgiving, this past Thanksgiving, I got eggnog. Well, I'm totally off of eggnog. I don't need eggnog again. I will never drink eggnog again. It's just so funny, the things that I don't want anymore, right? So I got eggnog. I refuse to buy it this time around. But I do like to have a little bit of liquor. I'm not a fan of wine, but I can drink wine, but I'm not a fan of wine, right? I do like Coors Light beer because it doesn't have a lot of carbs and it does taste really light. But I got Bailey's Irish Cream. Let me tell you something. I think that there is a difference between how they package Bailey's Irish Cream in the hood and how they package it in the Caribbean. I have never, ever tasted Bailey's Irish Cream so strongly. Ever. So that tells me that there's a difference in the making and what they ship to the hood and overcharge for it and what they give us here. Because out here, drinking is a thing. So don't play cheap. Don't give us those little cup drinks and think you're doing something. No, you better. And out here, you can ask for a double. They won't charge you extra for a double. I think there's a difference in packaging. I do. My tummy never liked eggnog. Yeah, I'm off it. Did Megan's team take advantage of 1501 since he was brand new to music? Did Megan's what? Okay, why is Megan suing? Why is Megan? Maybe I should have researched. Aww. Why is Megan? Why is Megan suing? Everything in the Caribbean is strong. Alcohol is no joke. I I said I'll save it for today, but then I couldn't save it for today, right? And I was like, oh, it doesn't matter. I'll take it. I was like, what happened? Yeah, it was first sip. Why is Megan suing 1501? Okay, I'll try the rum raisin ice cream. That's one of my favorite ice creams, actually. That's one of my favorite. No surprise that it's a Caribbean thing. It's one of my favorite ice creams. Um, why is Megan suing 1501? I don't know, Big Game Checks. Okay, let's see. Maybe I'll get an answer right here. Megan Thee Stallion sues her agency for preventing her from releasing the remix of Butter in collaboration with BTS. Huh. Megan Thee Stallion is once again at war with her label, 1501 Certified Entertainment, headed by former MLB star Carl Crawford. The female has filed legal docs with the court alleging that the label is trying to prevent the release of her new music, especially the remix of Butter that she featured with BTS. This song was scheduled to be released on Friday, I guess, this year, and is said to have interfered with the releasing process. Megan believes the song will expand her international fan base. Oh. However, 1501 told the female rapper they believe this release is not good for her career. Further down, they meant to force her to pay $100,000 if she wanted to sign the release. This isn't the first time Megan has sued the label over a similar issue. The female WAP rapper believes 1501 is erecting barriers to destroy art and ultimately damage her career. However, according to the latest update on Variety, and a source close revealed the judge ruled in favor of Megan and the female rapper was allowed a remix of Butter with BTS. Am I reading it right? So it's only about this song Butter, but it's not the first time she sued these people? Are these people ignorant? Let me see, when was this? Oh, this is 2021. No, it's got to be something new, no? It started Megan signed Rock Nation Management. Their legal team looked over her contract and advised her to renegotiate. Oh. Oh. This song Butter never got released? This is old. BTS legal team stepped in to help Megan. All right. Why did Megan leave 1501? Megan expressed her desire to terminate the contract, claiming she is tired of being painted the bad guy 24/7. She also claimed that Crawford added his jewelry and chains to an expense report. Oh, they just doing some dirty shit on her. So Megan is signed to 1501. We know that. She's also signed to Rock Nation, but that's based on management. Got it. Okay. I was wondering about that. All right. Let me see something else. All right. So I'm still not clear as to why she's suing him right now. Carl is basically refusing to renegotiate a contract and give her a hard time on releasing music. So it's about renegotiating contract. Okay, she's not getting paid anything from her music. How's that possible? How's nothing? All right. All right. Will the contract go in her favor? Will the judgment go in her favor? Okay, I'm trying to read everybody's statement. Thank you, Misha. Oh, Megan had her mom, a former rapper, and Travis, a music executive and producer, and both parties wrote the contract because Carl was ignorant about music. Who is on Megan's side? Good health. Oh, hi, LaShonda. Hi. Megan is suing for financial misconduct and preventing release of music. Okay, got it. Okay, that's the one I was looking for. So before I begin, I just want to remind everyone that from 3 years ago, I always saw that Tory shot Megan. Right up until the last 3 videos, I saw that Megan would win. So if anyone would like a reading with me, please like, please subscribe, please text me 213-458-7408. Everything in here is going to be in my opinion and allegedly. However, spirit never lies. Spirit never lies. So text me for your own personal. Is Meg being blackballed? Okay. Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Megan. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Megan is your child. She is your love. She is your beloved. Please, Father God, authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen, amen, amen. All right, guys, let's get this party started. Silent whispers of the heart. She does have people that do care about her. And I do believe that that is the management team at Rock Nation. Surrender, healing, release. Right now, she is just down. And I feel like she's physically down. I feel like she's physically tired. I feel like she's physically exhausted. Meg, I hope that you're in the Caribbean somewhere, soaking up some sun and releasing everything that you went through. All right. And I get Zen Garden, inner sanctuary. So she's not going to say anything right now. Mum's the word. She's not going to say anything until this case hits the courts. I get solar plex. She is so deeply insistent upon the way she's being treated that she will fight. All right. There will be positive movements forward. All right. Even though she's feeling lost. Right. But it's okay. It's okay. She needs to lay down right now and lay down in a way where if there can be people around her, which I don't even know who that could be right now, Megan. I just hope you have some family around you, right? Um, and a little bit of patience, guys. Give it a little bit of patience, right? Um, I do get calm. Interesting enough, guys. I think this is good karma for Megan. There's a little bit of stuff going on. There's a little bit of stuff going on here. I do believe this is good karma, but I also think she's carrying karma for others. All right. I get the Queen of Pentacles, so she is fighting for money, even if money comes in the form of a contract or money comes in the form of releasing some of her tracks. I get the Four of Pentacles. I get this is 1501. They are sitting down and they are stubborn for no other reason other than the fact that she's a woman. Um, I think they expected her to do well, but I also think they thought that they could take advantage of her. I think that they thought that they expect her to do well. They expect her to do well on what they create for her. But I also think that they were thinking she's 25, or maybe at the time she must have been 23, and that they could definitely take advantage of her. So I think she was an easy take, right? She didn't look problematic to anyone. Now, I also get this as Megan. I get the Six of Cups. Now, I get some suspect cards that bother me. I get the High Priestess. I get the Cover Up, the Hermit. So, and these are all cover up cards: Deception, High Priestess, the High Priest. Now, what I like about the cover up cards that are showing up is the moon is in a past position. So I don't think they're going to be able to lie, right? Also, the High Priestess is in my mind, right? So there's something to unravel. There's something to unravel in this case, and she's going to unravel it in court. So there is something that she's holding on to, all right? Because I'd like to know who else 1501 has, because I feel like she's carrying two other women, not on purpose. Like, I don't think she's saying, if I win, you win. I feel like she's saying they're treating these other people like this, and if I don't do something, everybody goes down. That's what I feel like is happening. But I don't think she's saying it to anyone, not even two other women in the group, right? In my environment, the best card in my environment is the High Priest, which is opposite deception, right? Deception is way over here in the past. So they're not going to be able to deceive the courts, I promise you. And the High Priest is a moral card, right? It's a card of morals. So everyone's going to have to stand on their laurels. Like, they're really going to have to explain why they are stopping Megan from doing what Megan does best, which is make money for everybody. I think what's happened in the past is that these contracts would just stick and there was no wiggle room out, but there's wiggle room out, all right? Because I get a money person twice, covering and then in my hopes and fears. This actually might be a real woman. I don't think it's Meg Thee Stallion. It might actually be a real woman. I think whatever she's doing in this case is going to set the tone for future contracts. It's going to set the tone for future contracts. So, who was that person that changed contracts, right? That made Taylor Swift go back in and remaster and gave Ashanti the impression to go back in and remaster? That was a lawsuit, guys. And I feel like this is going to be part of that something new too, right? There's just going to be something here where these contracts can't stick for life anymore. Who's Erica Banks? Is that the person? JoJo the singer did that? Oh, you're saying Erica Banks could be this person. I don't know Erica Banks, but okay, I just don't know everyone. JoJo went in. Oh, JoJo went in. That's really interesting. Well, she changed the game with that lawsuit. Taylor Swift, after this happened, Taylor Swift was complaining and complaining and complaining. And I forgot who it was, but somebody said to Taylor, not to Taylor to her face. Somebody said to Taylor over the media, just remaster your songs. That was a light bulb. Because the next thing you know it, she is remastering her songs. And now Live Nation is in trouble because we can't even get this concert out for her. I'm sure the concert is going, but there's something wrong with Live Nation. Their asses are going to be pulled on a wire in a minute, too. Yes, JoJo re-recorded her albums. Wow. Wow. Aww. Aww. Do you know what I mean? So, something about this case is going to change the game again, right? So, the music industry is changing. It's changing by way of lawsuits. And I have to tell you, I don't think Megan is going to take this to a law case unless there is a loophole. There's something here that these idiots did not consider. Now, could it come down to, if her mother was involved, could it come down to, was she a minor? I would hope that would be, but that would be too easy, right? But could it come down to that? Hi, Melissa. Oh, Melissa says, Merry Christmas, everybody. Could it come down to being a minor? Does anybody know when she signed with them? How old was she? "2018" with her Tina Snow mixtape being her first project released. 2018? How old was she in 2018? Does anybody know? She was over 21, I think 22, 23. Okay. How old is she right now? 4 years ago. All right. So I think she's like 25 or 26 right now, right? Okay. Why does 300, the entertainment during 300 is an American label founded by... All right. There's so much difference between a 360 deal, a 180 deal, 270 deal. Oh my God. I don't know which one she signed. Okay. There's something about, there's a loophole here. All right. Megan and 51 were just starting out as a label. When she started, she was under 18. Wait, what? There is an underage factor here? Because that's going to make the bigger difference, guys. If there's an underage factor going on here, that could make the big difference. Kiss of Color Artistry says Megan said 1501, we're just starting out as a label. When she started, she was under 18. That might be the key factor. How? I don't know, because I don't understand the industry, right? Not in that way. I won't pretend to understand the industry. But if there's if, what? All right. Hmm. All right. I can't find it. Make wasn't a minor. Well, I know she wasn't. There might be an underage factor. I gotta stick with that, guys. I gotta stick with that. There might be an underage factor here, right? Were people grooming her? There's something here about her being underage and having had signed something underage. And I gotta stick with that because I don't know what it means. Right. I get that. There's something here about her being underage. I gotta stick to it. I gotta stick to it. There's something here that that's where they may have screwed up, if that makes any sense. Right? Because you got to remember, guys, artists just don't sign with someone. They have a history first. So I'm wondering, was there a history with somebody who helped create 1501? Her mom had been shopping her around. Okay, that's how it's the mom factor that's in this too. She wasn't at TSU. What is that? Kiss of Color Artistry. Megan started with 1501. Megan's manager, T. Ferris, who is with 1501, first took Megan to Rock Nation. They signed a deal with them, but they tried to cut out 1501 from any future deals. But by the time I remember when Rock Nation took her on, she was grown by then. But I remember her trying to make a name prior to that. Rock Nation's not going to take you on unless you can prove your weight. So, thank you, sweetie. Thank you, Misha. All right, I'm done. Yeah, but management is everything. You guys don't realize that. To manage someone, everything. Just coming in. Merry Christmas, Lady E. Aww. T. Ferris got her off of social media. Okay, I'm a little confused. All right, I'm going to stay with the youth factor. There's something here at 17, not yet 18, that's critical that I believe she is going to use against somehow. I get judgment in the past. I get two men here. I get two men here. They are willing to fight Megan on their stance. You know, I said this once and I'm going to say it again. I don't think they want to go to court. I think that they will make Meg an offer. She's not going to want to take the offer because her back is to the offer. They think they're going to look bad at this stage if this goes to court. I think they're going to offer her. I think she's not going to want to take the offer. And maybe right up until the last minute, she does realize she does have the upper hand. I think it's easier to either get rid of Megan 1501 or give her what she's asking for. "1501 got Megan to success. They gave her music, dressed her up, introduced her to the game. She left 1501. I don't think she left 1501. Went to Rock Nation. She went to Rock Nation for a management deal. Two different type of things that are going on. Tried to cut her old label out. That's why. Well, then why aren't they suing her? If any of that is true, Miss Aquarius, why aren't they suing her? She's suing them. That means she was still working with them. Tina Snow was the original name she was trying to grow. Her mom was her manager. So Megan was trying to be Tina Snow at first. Oh, Jay Prince is the other guy. Okay, thank you guys. I heard his name come up before. So these are the two guys. They are willing to go the distance. All right. Well, I know they're suing each other, but who sued who first? I know they're suing each other. Got it. Who sued who first? See, I don't know who you are, Kiss of Color Artistry, but I can't see them going to court. I cannot see it. Not at this. They already lost one. She already put a lawsuit out to them. They lost that one. This is a second one. I believe this is a second one. I think he's going to look really stupid. I think 1501 is going to look really stupid. I don't think they can afford to go to court. I also think it could ruin their brand. Okay. Megan sued first. Right. If Megan sued first, then she was doing what she was supposed to do with them. If she was doing something against them and was ignoring them, they would have sued her. That's not what's happening. All right. So they already did depositions. Got it. That's part of the staging. All right. They are going to come to an agreement and both will be happy. Without coming to an agreement, somebody puts a mark on their back without coming to an agreement. This is not going to bolt over well if it gets to court. It's way too sensationalized at this point. And 1501, you're going to come across looking confusing and maybe a little sick to the world. So this is not going to be good for you, 1501. Bottom line is, I think it's going to settle, guys. Right. 1501 countersued because they had a contract with Meg. Right. Right. Okay. Bottom line. Let's get to the bottom line here. I'm just an invested fan of Megan. I love her. Oh, okay. Okay. Got you. Got the love. Got the love. I ain't mad at love. She admitted to working with them. Okay. So, you know, I got two cards of patience, by the way. I got a patient here, and then I got temperance here, right? So I don't know if they're losing patience with Megan, temperance, or is Megan losing patience with them? But I think this relationship needs to go. I really do. I think that they should 100% let her go. So what I think is going to happen is both parties are going to be happy with the agreement, whatever that looks like. It may not be disclosed enough, but I think they're going to be happy, both of them, because I got them both smiling in the end. This is what I got in the end, both smiling. But I also got this pregnant woman that, but I got it between the 10 of swords, so it looked like this. It looked like this. Happy, maybe a little cocky about it. 10 of swords, and then an agreement. So in the end, could they both lose to win? Yeah, they could both lose to win. But I can tell you right now, Megan's going to be completely happy with her contract, the way it's going to settle out. They should settle and let Megan do her thing while she's hot. Right. Like the part of ownership and with these record labels, that shit is over. That is over. And I really believe that, you said JoJo, the singer, I really believe that she paved the way. Because these contracts that people sign, they're fucked up from the jump. They're just messed up. You know, I was going to say that too, because she looked too happy. Is she just going to leave? Is that one of the things that we could see happen? Major changes. Major changes. Major changes. And severance. Major changes and severance. Part of what she may get out of this is leaving. For good. That's the way I see it, and I'm sticking to it. Right, Sky. Thank you. How are you? She has a management deal with Rock Nation, not a record deal. Right. The record deal is with 1501. Right. Sky, how are you? We'll leave it right there. Upside down. You know what I saw? I initially I saw upside down ELEGBA. That's what I saw because I don't have good. Okay, that's what I saw. They were, and she got better management. They were mad. Oh, got it. So part of their problem is that she took a management deal with Rock Nation, who then told her her contract ain't shit. Got it. Got it. Got it. Upside down beggar. Dependent on others to the exclusion of effort. That's the old way. The new way is female empowerment. Fuck that. Let me see, bigger. Got it. That's what this comes down to. This comes down to her taking management with Rock Nation. See, I couldn't understand where Rock Nation fell in all of this. Got it. Got it. That's why the Daddy Daystar. The daddy's name is Sunstar. Sunstar is the daddy. Daystar is Junior. Sunstar, the daddy, that's why he screamed at Rock Nation. Huh. Got it. Because it's my understanding, I don't know how true it is, but it's my understanding Rock Nation was in court the whole time. Yes, Lord. I'm happy she will leave. Yes, she'll leave. Jay Prince thought having that Pimp C video was going to leverage against Jay, allegedly. Oh, I don't know the Pimp C video. God, I'm so bad at this. I'm so bad at this. Pimp C. Oh, Lord. Send me a link, Red Roses. Okay. The way 1501 entered the chat in that Tory Lorenz trial and it backfired, they are definitely in a weakened position. Thank you. 1501 is in a weakened position. Thank you. They was playing with her money and Rock Nation and they were playing with her money. Rock Nation educated her. Her mother is all in this. Yes, she is, Sky. I didn't know that was you talking. I was just reading the words. They don't even know. Ancestor energy is no joke. That's why, Sky, when I pulled this up, I got ELEGBA. And I was like, what? Them concubines, they don't know. They don't know. They're a bunch of idiots over there, 1501. Beggar. It says something different here. Shadow beggar manifests as chronic dependence. That's what they want from her. Chronic dependence and lack of belief in your own abilities. That's what they wanted from her. They wanted her to always be dependent upon them and to not believe in herself, and they wanted to manipulate her, and that's not happening. Mother Snow. So Tina Snow is the mommy. They better stop playing her mother, and her grand. Speak, Sky, speak. Because we know about ancestor energy. We know. T. Ferris was her management, and he went to Rock Nation and took Meg with him. Oh, it's this T. Ferris person. Got it. Oh, this is a mess. This is a mess. And good for Meg. Good for Meg for fighting and getting away from these messy ass ninjas. She don't need this shit. No. This is a mess, but it's going to get corrected. It's going to get cleaned up. I promise you. A house can't stay dirty forever. Oh. Got it. Got it. Got it. All right. Oh, child, I can smell my chicken right now. Smell my chicken right now. Mm-mm-mm. I knew that if I did it while I was on a feed, it would cook and marinate, and that's exactly what happened. So it's been an hour before, longer than an hour. This reading is so dope. What? Oh, thank you, sweet girl. If you guys realize sometimes how fearful I get because I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it, God. I don't want to do it poorly. And then 3 hours I've been listening to Jaguar Wright. Now, why God had me listening to Jaguar Wright? And I was listening to something else, but my TV loops videos. And Jaguar came on, but I was sleeping. So I was like, I'm too tired. But I was listening while I was sleeping, because when you're half awake. And I was like, what the hell is she talking about? What? Who is this? So I woke up and I just laid there. And then the next one automatically looped. And so I'm listening to another. Jaguar has history. By the time I'm in the middle of the third one, by the time the third one, I was like, oh, I'm doing Megan. I'm doing Megan. I'm doing Megan. I'm doing Megan. Fuck that. And let me tell you something, 1501. Mess with me. Wow. Let me tell you something, 1501. You better be smart about this. Seriously, you better be smart. You just might want to let her go if you want to keep your company. All right, now. Oh, yeah, Aurelia. Like, the dad is named Sunstar. The son is named Daystar, right? What is the child? Nightstar? Like, there's a lot of ignorance going on. And he said he fathered many children. I don't know if that was rhetorical or did he really? Um, that stepmom, I heard she is something else to deal with. None of his kids like her. So I don't know what she was screaming and yelling for. Because Daystar left when he was young to not deal with her. So what the hell was she screaming and yelling for? Chicken sounds good. I'm going to have Indian food. Oh, I love any kind of food when it comes to celebrating. I love cultural food of any kind. Over the years, I've had so many different types of friends, and then you go and, visit over the years, and I love anyone's culture food. Anyone's. I hope Megan gets what she needs from this lawsuit so she can move on and heal. Oh, Tori's family is definitely dysfunctional. Dysfunctional, yes. All right, everyone. I feel my antennas going down. There are 131 people in this live. I would love to see 131 likes. If you are watching right now, like it, like the video. But also, if you would like a reading with me, 213-458-7408. They're on FaceTime, Zoom, and regular phone. So, I love you guys. Take it easy. Bye. Merry Christmas. Bye.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys.